Digital advertising and marketing strategies for reaching the modern customer. Consumers' changing habits are at the forefront of digital advertising and marketing trends and are driving a significant impact on the direction of the industry. As marketers, it's our job to stay competitive and ahead of what's circulating inside the revolving door of digital trends. Hello and thanks for checking out my video. In today's video I am going to be talking about the latest news and digital marketing strategies. My name is Richard Murphy and I am from New Zealand, so for now just sit back, relax and enjoy the video. I have spent the duration of my career heavily involved in the world of digital marketing and customer acquisition. I've created a successful track record of helping brands connect with prospective customers and in doing so, have really become a scholar of consumer behavior. We've watched the evolution of the digital world expand rapidly over the last several years, from chatbots to home devices to the ever-growing social media platforms. All of these great inventions and marketing tactics are centered around one thing: what the consumer wants. What's the next great idea that will catch the world's eye? How do brands stay relevant when customers yearn for constant improvement? While we'll always ask these questions and trends will never stop changing, there are two key consumer behaviors and marketing tactics to keep in mind: how we shop and how we consume content. How we shop. In my experience, today's consumers know what they want, and they want it now. An efficient ordering process and quick delivery have become two necessities for brands and marketers. The speed of your customer service and overall order process can be the biggest distinction between a good company and a great one. The real challenge to pay attention to balancing quick service while still delivering high-quality products. Once you move past the speed at which consumers shop, it's important to note the platforms customers are drawn to. People don't have to go to stores to shop. In fact, eMarketer predicts that e-commerce will surpass 10% of total retail sales in 2019. According to eMarketer, in 2019, U.S. consumers will spend $586.92 billion online. By 2023, spending will reach $969.70 billion. One craze that doesn't seem to be disappearing is the subscription model. Whether signing up for big-name brands like Netflix and Hulu or testing out the latest offerings from HelloFresh and Firefox, customers seem to want the option to subscribe. According to a survey from the Harris Poll and Zuora via eMarketer, the average U.S. consumer subscribes to 3 subscription services, and 34% of U.S. respondents stated they'd use more subscription services within the next 2 years. With more and more of these shopping avenues available for consumers to make purchases, buyers have the luxury of choosing brands that offer exceptional experiences, so the customer experience is a competitive differentiator. Competing on price alone doesn't always do the trick. I've found that buyers want to engage with brands they feel they can trust and that have a history of treating them fairly. It's just as important to invest in exceptional customer experience as in the products themselves. One way marketers can raise the bar in customer satisfaction is through the use of tools like AI and automation, something we use at my company but that marketers can also implement independently. AI text chat like that used by Amazon, for example, can significantly enhance the consumer experience for online inquiries. Marketers can also use AI to gain feedback on their audience responses and target specific audiences with personalized messages. How we consume content. Many consumers enjoy, and almost expect to see, brand messages targeted specifically toward them. As soon as we hop in our car, our GPS is quick to suggest a location based on our driving habits. Social media platforms place ads based on our past searches, web browsing habits and the content we share. Gartner notes that marketers' investments in personalization technology have drastically increased since 2016. While the increase in available user data is a luxury for digital marketers, it also means consumers may expect personalized content based on information stored. For marketers, the strategy should not be to collect every piece of data out there, but rather to collect high-priority, valuable data and use it well. Where exactly consumers are seeing targeted ads is the next point marketers should focus on. Mobile marketing isn't going anywhere. It has, however, become the norm. Consumers have moved past just staring at computer screens, and brands should seek out innovative ways to connect with their target audiences and grab consumers' attention. IoT products have given consumers more control over a variety of appliances, including lights, door locks, home thermostats, and smart refrigerators. The Amazon Echo and Google Home devices have become additional members of the family for many households. These systems shape our lives by tapping into the everyday gadgets, environments, and people we're surrounded by. Wearables, like the IoT, have expanded exponentially over the last few years. According to a study by Technavio via MediaPost, the global wearable electronics market is expected to grow more than 15% between next year and 2023. Devices like smartwatches have become day-to-day necessities with surprising benefits, from tracking your health to giving consumers text and email alerts on their devices. The outbound, spray and pray approach just does not work anymore. Whether they're in advertising or telemarketing, marketers should have a strategy and toolset to adapt to changes in consumer habits. Marketers must give the power to the consumer to engage with brands in the forum and on the device of their choice, on their time. For example, using data to understand consumer behaviors, including how and when they want to be messaged, could become essential in our IoT-filled world. Brands that create seamless experiences by connecting with consumers at home, at work, on the go, and in retail establishments with valuable and relevant content, including life hacks, geo-targeted promotions, time-sensitive offers and helpful reminders, can become part of their customers' lives. Digital marketing has always been a fast-paced industry influenced by thoughtful innovations and an overarching goal to create a better experience for customers. As marketers, our opportunity to win stems from the efforts we put forth to cater to our audience and deliver valuable, relevant content. Yet, in the constantly evolving world of social media platforms, finding the most efficient and effective vehicles to disseminate that content to increase brand presence and drive business is an ongoing challenge for CRE marketers, from single broker shops to the world's largest CRE firms. I really do think that content is still king with all things marketing, and it's really the heart and soul of digital marketing as a whole, said Joseph Buchel, Digital Marketing Manager for Global Corporate Services at Newmark Knight Frank, NKF. What we want to do is create expansive libraries of content that can be leveraged via multiple digital platforms and digital media. Whether it's programmatic advertising, social media, a blog, video, or podcasts, we really want to broaden the reach of our content. Buchel said that the most effective channels that NKF employs are programmatic advertising, which automates the decision-making process of media buying by targeting specific audiences and demographics, third-party marketing automation tools like Marketo and HubSpot, social media, a big component for us and still growing, and video, huge. More is better with delivery systems, and expanding your reach to anywhere and everywhere it could be applicable is best, said Buchel. But for NKF Global Corporate Services, LinkedIn is probably our strongest tool, followed closely by Twitter. The case for LinkedIn as the primary content marketing delivery system is compelling. As of early 2019, LinkedIn had amassed over 610 million users, 260 million of which are monthly active users, with 44% of those monthly users accessing it daily. According to LinkedIn's own research, 80% of online business-to-business leads come from LinkedIn, versus 13% on Twitter and 7% on Facebook. Interestingly, and quite notably, 46% of social traffic to corporate websites comes from LinkedIn. Russell Hughes, SIOR, managing principal at Hughes Realty Advisors in Charlotte, North Carolina, uses LinkedIn as his preferred delivery method for content, uploading the video on a monthly basis. As a broker with a local and national Netflix, Citi, Shell Oil client base, the videos give him a platform to showcase his expertise on a hyper-local basis as well as on a national level. Following a property tax revaluation in Mecklenburg County, of which Charlotte is the county seat, Hughes produced a video about the impact the revaluation was likely to have on property owners and tenants, garnering over 1,700 views. More recently, he weighed in on the failed Amazon bid to establish a second headquarters in Queens, NY and drew 3,000 views. To me, those were ideal topics, said Hughes, because they both dealt with subjects that people wanted to learn about while simultaneously providing me with an opportunity to be a credible expert in real estate. Hughes uses LinkedIn's native video application, introduced in late 2017, which allows users to upload video directly to the platform. This method nets substantially more views than the same video shared via YouTube link, as LinkedIn heavily weights native videos in their algorithms. Video earns an average of 3 times the engagement of text posts and is 5 times more likely than other content to start a conversation among LinkedIn members, according to the platform's marketing materials. LinkedIn is definitely my go-to outlet, said Hughes. Understanding the algorithm for LinkedIn and how it both works and disseminates your message is very important, because you can have the best content in the world and if people don't like it or they don't comment on it, it will only unlock a limited amount of people at a stretch. Video is also a major component of the digital marketing strategy for Austin-based Aquila Commercial. Aquila produces segments featuring brokers providing in-depth market information as well as short pieces on topics like, "How much office space do I need for my business?" The videos are then distributed through the firm's and brokers' individual Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook accounts, as well as via a subscribed email blast. But video is just one element of a multi-pronged effort to position Aquila as the Wikipedia of commercial real estate in the Austin market. Another is their immensely popular quarterly market reports, which typically generate 3,000 downloads, according to Christy Svec Simmons, SIOR, partner at the firm. We took the approach that we want to be the authority on commercial real estate, and so our strategy has been to answer our customers' questions, which we've been systematically doing in the form of blog posts and videos, said Simmons. It's all part of an intensified content marketing campaign that began in April of 2016 when Aquila was attracting around 1,800 visitors per month. In March 2019, the website drew 30,000 visitors. Aquila then converts those visits into actionable leads by utilizing HubSpot's Radar Research Revenue-led scoring system, which assigns values to those leads to help broker teams discern levels of interest for each. The Aquila marketing team, led by Kendall Gwynn, is diligent in keeping up with digital marketing trends, and recently began working with a local influencer on a development project. They shot a video with a foodie influencer that focuses not on the office space itself, but on the cool factor of the restaurant, retail offerings of the surrounding area. I think we're going to start to see influencers become a big part of real estate marketing, said Gwynn. These people are trusted, they have large networks, and while we don't think one of their 100,000 followers will be leasing our building, we do think they'll provide credibility and authenticity for the area that is vital to an overall marketing strategy. Thanks for watching my video about the latest news and digital marketing strategies. If you got value from watching my video, hit the subscribe button below this video. Well, that's about all from me. This is Richard Murphy from New Zealand signing off until my next video.